welcome back to my channel. So I have done my best foundations, best concealers, all of that kind of stuff for warmer skin tones. So now I am going to be focusing on my best blushes. So the blushes that I'm going to show you today are ones that I personally love to use on a day-to-day basis, and I think these kinds of tones and shades work perfectly for someone of a warmer skin tone. You don't have to be just of my skin tone, you could be a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, but if you are of a warmer skin tone, I think these are the blushes that I would kind of look out for and reach for if you are on the hunt. The kinds of tones and shades that I generally like to use are kind of more peachy, mauvey, some slightly pink, but they've all got some sort of warmth to them, which is why they work for a warmer skin tone. So let's just jump straight in and I'll show you them. The first one I'm going to show you is MAC Warm Soul, and this is one of my absolute favorite blushes ever, and you guys will know this if you've seen my tutorials because I've used it in so many. It's just one of those blushes that goes with absolutely every single makeup look. This mineralized blusher is a baked blusher, which means it's got a bit more of a sheen to it. It does like come up a little bit glittery in the packaging, but once it goes on, it just glides onto the skin so beautifully, and it just gives your skin this like natural fresh glow. And like I said, it just goes with every makeup look. Generally with blushes, you kind of want to match it to your lip color. So if you're going to wear like a red lip, you kind of, not saying you should wear a red blusher, but you kind of want to wear something that's going to complement the red lip. So I like to go for blushes that are like going to be able to complement most lip shades. I do have a few others from MAC that I'd like to mention, one of them being Peaches, which again I've used so many times on my channel. This is a matte finish blusher and it's got that like warm peachy kind of tone to it. This kind of tone just really gives you a natural flush on the cheeks, and some other blushes that also do that are Melba. Now Melba is a bit more on the cooler side of blushes. It's not as dark as like Peaches, for example, but it still has the right amount of warmth in it, which is why it works. Now Melba is like a really beautiful shade, which is kind of in between a light pink shade and a light peach shade, again giving you a really beautiful natural flush. Another blush that I really love is from Makeup Geek, and this is in the shade Covet. Now this is a bit more of a plummy pink, and it's got a really beautiful sheen to it. The Makeup Geek blushes are really affordable, and they also come individual like this, so you can pop it into your own palette, or they do come in like normal packaging if you did want to buy them individually. Another more affordable blusher is from NYX, and it's this shade here in the shade Bittersweet. Again, you would have seen this loads on my channel because it's just such a beautiful shade, which does complement a lot of makeup looks and a lot of lip colors. This shade is kind of like a pinky mauvey tone, mauve, however you want to say it. The finish of this blusher is matte, but it's so creamy and beautiful to apply, and it just blends so nicely onto the skin. So if you're on the hunt for something more affordable, then the NYX blushes are a great one to check out, and also this shade right here. Moving on, I have some Tarte blushes that I really love, and one of them is this one right here called Captivating. Again, a really beautiful peachy kind of tone. And then another one is this one called Genius, which is like a nice pinky tone, which has a nice amount of warmth in it. I really don't like bright pink baby doll pinks, if you know what I mean, on kind of like our skin tone. These are the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes, and they also have a matte finish to them. More on the pricey side, I have a Charlotte Tilbury blush, and this one is called Sex on Fire, and it looks like this. This is more of a pinky purpley kind of blusher. Now normally to apply this, Charlotte Tilbury would recommend you use the outer color to kind of apply everywhere, and then a pop in the like apples of the cheeks and use this deeper color. But I personally don't like to use it like that whatsoever. I just don't think it works using a deeper color on the apples of your cheeks. So what I like to do is mix the two of these shades together, and it creates a really nice deep pink kind of shade, which I do normally like to wear. And finally, if you can't decide which one blush you wanted, you could always go for a Morphe 9B palette, and you get 9 blush shades in one palette. I really like this because this is so great for traveling. If you want to take a few different kind of shades with you because you don't know what lipsticks you'll be wearing and things like that, this is such a good palette to travel with because you can just mix and match. Also, if you are tanning, you're getting lighter or anything like that, a palette like this is great so you can switch up your shades depending on what skin tone you are. Generally day to day, I like to use these two shades mixed together right here. They're kind of like a deep peach shade. However, if you want to opt for a lighter peach, then this one right here is beautiful. You've got a really nice mauve tone down here, so it's such a great palette, especially also if you are a makeup artist. It's just a really good one to have in your kit. So those are all of my favorite blushes, guys. If you've got any that you love, please do leave it down below in the comment section and recommend them to me. I am always on the hunt for any good ones. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and also don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.